Morning, Sandites. Integers, these are causing a lot of problem for people. Integer is a fancy word of saying that there's either a positive or negative number, and you're dealing with them. Some rules that you have to remember when adding integers: if the signs are the same, if you have two negatives, you're going to add, or if there's two positives, you're going to add. Okay? If the signs are different, you have a negative plus a positive, or a positive plus a negative, you're going to subtract. What I see a lot of people doing is they might get this correct, but then they don't know what sign to use. So just remember, use the sign of the highest number. So if the largest number is a negative, well, your answer is going to be negative, and vice versa, and then that should help you out. Now, when subtracting integers, don't worry about it. There's really no such thing. Just think add the opposite, and I'll explain that here in a minute. But let's say that we're going to do 6 plus a negative 8. Okay, and you're going to see the negative 8 in parentheses. Okay, I need to discover two things. I need to discover if the signs are different, and they are, and I need to discover which one has the positive or the negative sign. And the largest number is negative, so I know right off the bat my answer is going to be negative. Signs are different. I'll subtract 6 from 8 equals 2. So your answer is going to be negative 2. Okay, so let's do another one real quick. Negative 5 plus a negative 4. And the negative 4 is going to be in parentheses. First thing I discover, are the signs the same or different? They're the same, so I add. And if the signs are the same, the answer is going to be either a negative or positive, depending on which signs you're using. As long as they're the same, the sign's going to be the same. So I have two negatives. I know when I have two negatives or two positives that I add. 5 plus 4 would be 9. And it's a negative 9 because both of the numbers are negative. Okay? Now, I mentioned a while ago, don't worry about the subtraction because there's really not such thing. What I'd like for you to think about is when you go to subtract an integer, basically what you're doing is you're adding the opposite. Okay? So anytime you see a subtraction with an integer, you're going to change it to addition, and then you're going to change the sign of the second number. So in this problem, 9 plus 4 would actually be 9 plus negative 4. Now I just work it the same way I did the other ones. The signs are different, so I know I'm going to subtract. The smallest number is negative, so I know the answer is not going to be negative, so I just do it. You take 4 from 9, and it's going to be 5. So I hope that helps you out. If it doesn't, or you still have problems with me, catch up with me, and I'll do my best to help you out. Facebook, Mr. Smith Sandite Mentor, YouTube, Mr. Sandite Mentor, or my email, mr.sandite@yahoo.com. See you at school.